Give me a second. I'll let you know it's live. Okay, it's live now. You can go and introduce yourself.
What's going on? This is Kmattik from Watts, California.
Okay, Kate, man. I like for you to saying give the viewers one song if you can before we get started with this interview.
Yes, sir. Coming up right now. This is what you see when the rowdy on your G. This is what you see when the rowdy on your G. Like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. When the rowdy on your G. Like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. I'm riding on your dick, feeling like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. I got 20 chicken honey in my bankroll. Bad bitches by the dozen, got a case though. You had a kid last year and had a leg low. Shine better than the sun, get a tan hole. I got that motion in the ocean on the manhole. I'm the nigga making singing she can handle. Flying out to the sky because I can't hold. $1 million in cash, you need a schedule. This is what you see. When the rowdy on your G, feel like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. This is what you see. When the rowdy on your G, feel like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. When the rowdy on your G, feel like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. When the rowdy on your G, feel like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. All these flags on me. Feel like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. Feel like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. This is what you see when the rowdy on your G. Feel like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. This is what you see when the rowdy on your G. Feel like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. When the rowdy on your G. Feel like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. When the rowdy on your G. Feel like a stone in the bag, got all these flags on me. Yes, sir. So that's Bands on Me by Kmattik, by me.
Nice, nice. So, what got you into rapping?
Actually, man, it was actually 90s hip hop, to be honest. DMX specifically is what actually got me into rap. I used to love DMX, and I got a hold of that Rough Riders anthem. And it was back in the day when we used to record from radio onto the tape. So I recorded the song, and I turned around and I broke down all of the lyrics. So that was like the first rapper I ever rapped was DMX. And from then on I just kind of caught the bug, you know.
Good, nice. Um, so how did the journey with the music start?
Oh man, it was a long journey. It actually started, like I said, it started with the DMX, and then we bounce about 2 or 3 years. Then I find myself actually writing my own raps, you know. And then about a couple years pass after that, and then I have my first couple studio sessions. I hooked up. I'm from Los Angeles, so I'm from Watts, Los Angeles. I hooked up with a couple cats from the East Side in Los Angeles. I was in studios here and there doing my little stuff, and I ran into the situation where beats wasn't exactly hard to come by back then. So it kind of forced my hand. I started doing my own beats. Um, it just started evolving from there, to now. I got my own label. I signed myself. You know, I'm just trying to climb the ladder, man.
Wow, nice. So, how did you learn how to, do your own beats? Like, how was that hard?
Uh, it wasn't hard for me because it's just like a passion thing. Like even probably if I didn't even do songs myself, I probably would still do beats because it's just fun. It's like that challenge, um, to kind of come up with it's weird because
it's all accidental. You'll sit down and you think you got one thing in mind, and you start here, and then all of a sudden you got this crazy, Timberland style beat with all this stuff going. It's just kind of fun.
Wow. I know that definitely got to be fun. Like you came up with your own beats, and people be buying beats and trying to get free beats and all kind of stuff now. So yeah, that's a blessing to have a talent like that and a passion to do beats. So when did you perform your first rap?
Oh, my first rap performance was at a club. It was at a club, and it wasn't actually my first performance overall. Was not a rap performance. It was actually I was singing, and it was a hook for this crew that is disbanded now called NTS. These dudes named Happy and Lefty out of LA, and some Spanish cats, some Mexican cats out of LA, and it was at this small club, and I can remember like it was yesterday. I was shaking like a leaf, man. But that was over, man. Shoot, that was over 10 years ago now.
Wow. So you kind of seasoned now. Over 10 years, got your feet wet.
Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of off into it now. It's almost like second nature to perform at this point. I still get like a little nervous, but I get up there and I get it, man, for sure.
Nice. When did you make your first song?
Oh, my first song was my first song probably was around 2004. It was around '04 when I made my first song.
And what was the
It
name of
was
that
like
song?
some corny shit too.
I was just about to ask you what was the name of that song.
um, it was some corny shit. It was like I was singing a song. It was like it was some. It's corny. It's nothing. It's nothing I would let anybody hear these days. But it was my first song. It was like some generic Crenshaw type stuff. It was just very generic and corny.
Okay. Well, it was a start. It was a birth. So
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere though.
yeah. Uh, do you have any? How many music videos do you have?
At the current moment, I only have three music videos.
When did you make your?
Um, huh?
When did you make your first music video?
My first video was actually my first two videos were like cartoon. So I had like hired an animator. It's a dude out of France that Simone Sibley or something like that. But it's a dude out of France. He's pretty cool with the animation stuff. So I hired him, and he did my first two actual videos. It was Ain't Safe, and then there was LA to Memphis featuring Crunchy Black. Had two visualizer like cartoon videos, and then my most recent video is actually me. Like, and then I'm gonna go forward with like kind of doing more videos with me as opposed to the cartoons.
Okay, that sounds like a winner. Uh, what hip hop albums did you listen to growing up?
I'm sorry, what do you say?
I said, what hip hop albums did you grow up listening to?
Oh man, um, I grew up listening to the Fugees. Was the first full length hip hop album I had. The Score, the Fugees. How many rhymes can you rip on the daily? Many money, say many, many, many. All of that stuff. Yeah, that was my stuff. The Fugees, uh, like I say, DMX, man, Biggie Smalls, uh, you know, um, Tupac, the Machiavelli album. Those were like some of my first hip hop albums I ever owned.
Oh, those some classics too. I
Huh?
said those were some classic albums too.
Yeah, some of the best, man. Still to this day, the Fugees. That's one of my favorite songs It's going down in history. How many rhymes can you rip on the daily? Yeah, that's my joint right there.
So your latest single, uh, do you think is better than the last one?
um, I got mixed feelings about that. I can't say that it's better than the last one, but I'm definitely like trying to go in a different, more solid direction. So I feel like it has a little more substance. I feel like I'm talking about something that more people can relate to as opposed to dance to. You know what I mean?
Okay. Uh, do you play different?
Because the next, what
Go
are
ahead.
you gonna say?
I said go ahead.
I said the next one I got coming out is called Sugar Babies. You know, and basically, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. I mean, I'm kind of like, talking about the whole situation with these chicks that think that they city girls. They going out here thinking that they about to pimp on a dude and all this stuff. And I just kind of just coming getting at it from a dude's perspective. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
just talking about how whack that is. I think everybody in the world, especially men, is not feeling that right now.
Uh, Especially those men that I see nowadays. Some of these females, they just a man can meet them, they be like, what, Cash App or something like that, and and the younger generation is just giving it to them. Like what? They don't even know it could be a man behind the picture or whatever. So
Exactly,
yeah, so they.
exactly. Because the brother sitting there eating a cheese sandwich with his back pockets touching. You know what I mean? He didn't have a girlfriend in high school. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I mean. So that's what it be. But it'd be a lot of them dudes. But it's kind of weird, man. It's a very touchy subject, man, because the dudes who's up on game, you see them getting in trouble online. I seen one, the woman that flew way out there. Man has spent the money now. He playing games. He got a blaster on the internet. Like, man, don't fuck with her. One getting left at the airport. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to give up the stuff. Hey, man, if you know that you know what type of game we playing. You know what type of time it is. I shouldn't have to tell you if I'm flying you out here. We don't got no real relationship and I'm gonna fly you from another state. I want one thing. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like I met this she was cool, just somebody just kicking it on the internet, whatever. And she was just like, "Oh yeah, I go to see guys and they fly me out and I don't do nothing." I'm like, "So what do they get out of that?" I ain't believe her because I'm like, "Come on, these guys ain't flying you out and ain't getting nothing." So yeah, that's wow.
See, but yeah, that's the thing. It sounds good because okay. This why it's a touchy subject. They giving it up, right? But
Mm.
they not gonna. They don't want to say they giving it up. My thing is, if you're going to be a prostitute, be a prostitute. Don't beat around the bush and do the prostitute's job and call yourself a nurse. Don't you can't you see what I'm saying? They trying to call themselves players and pimps, but they ain't doing nothing but home.
Yeah, ain't nothing but a prostitute. Like you're right.
Exactly. So how? I mean, in all reality, I'm a grown man. Now I'm not finna fly nobody from nowhere if I'm not planning on getting nothing out of them unless you like really my people. But I mean, come on, how many of our peoples are we flying out like that, dude? Like, let's just be honest. So if we going this extra mile, you doing something, or you're gonna get left out there, pretty much.
I was also saying that's like, well, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's why you need to touch on that. They need to hear that.
Exactly. So I went ahead and touched on that. I feel like it should give me some sort of feedback at least. Some people might not like it, but I you know they're gonna have to deal with it.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
do you play any instruments?
Um, I don't play any instruments, like not fully. I fiddle around on the keyboard a little bit, um, and I definitely know a little bit of music theory. But as far as like actually playing an instrument, no. I
Okay.
have instruments. I got a couple. I got a guitar and a bass, and you know. But at the end of the day, I'm not like a super fan. I couldn't get up with a band and do it. You know what I mean? But as far as like me, producing one of these tracks, I can definitely use that instrument on that track and make it work. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Name your top five favorite rappers of all time.
Top five favorite rap. I mean, in no order, I would have to say Busta Rhymes. Uh, I would have to say Jadakiss. So I got Jadakiss, Busta Rhymes. You know, I would have to say Tribe Called Quest as one rapper because both and Q-Tip is the shit. I would have to say, man, I'm gonna have to go with the Fugees, man, as one rapper, and then I'm gonna have to give Lupe one of them spots, Lupe Fiasco. That dude is crazy.
I'm gonna have to check some of the stuff out now. I might have heard the
Yeah,
stuff, but
that
didn't
dude.
know he was singing it,
Yeah, that dude
rapping
is.
it.
He's the rapper for the nerds. You know what I mean? Like, to some of us, I mean, I used to like Eminem back in the day, man, but I just fell out of favor. He fell out of favor with me. You know, me not being able to totally relate to everything he's talking about, so to speak. Me being a whole black dude. You know what I mean? So, you know, but there, everybody has like a little nerdy side. So that's where Lupe Fiasco come in for me. When I like to think about what I'm listening to right now, when I want to get blown away with some crazy lyrics, I listen to Lupe.
Okay. Um, which artists would you like to collab with?
You said what artist do I what?
Would you like to do a collaboration with?
Oh man, I would like to collaborate with OG Snoop Dogg, man. Um, I would like to collaborate with people like Anita Baker. You know what I mean? Um, you know what I'm saying? I would like to collaborate with more OGs like Anita Baker, Patti LaBelle. You know what I mean? I would like to do a fly song with somebody like that. Stephanie Mills. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of people I would desire to do like a dope rap song with like an OG R&B singer.
And
You
I
know what
can
I
see
mean?
like you and Snoop. It seemed like a good music fit.
Like, yo, like imagine Patti LaBelle, bro, singing a rap book, bro. That's crazy.
Oh man, and
That's
and and
crazy, right?
and that's a real singer right there, Patti LaBelle.
Yeah, like who would not like that? Like that's something for everybody to like right there. You got the OGs coming out, and you got the people who like rap in general, which is everybody.
Yeah, now you done put it out there. We're gonna end up saying her on somebody else stuff unless you hurry up and get her. You know, like I was just talking
You
about
know what?
Patti
It'll be all good though because that's me seeing my dream come alive though. You know,
Yeah.
because somebody got the money to beat me to it, right? But well, I got one thing they don't got. I got my own label, so they just go run and get the song. You know what I'm saying? But what's going to happen is, once they got to go through all the 32 people that they got to okay that single, and then once those people determine, whoever it is, this person is irrelevant in the music industry, and they got the politics. I don't have to. I could put out a song with Chicken George. You know what I mean? Tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm the final okay. I'm the only okay. So, you know, if they steal it, they better be able to work it.
that gotta be lovely. You ain't gotta answer to all those men, all those people. You ain't gotta worry about it.
I'm yeah, you know what? It's a trade off. It's a
Mm,
trade off. You know, I don't have people to answer to, but I also don't have a super duper big budget either. You know, I don't have anyone putting millions of dollars behind videos or anything like that. So, you know, I got to do it out of pocket.
it'll soon come. It'll soon
Yeah,
come.
things gonna come. I'm not complaining, but I mean, you know, it's just a trade off. I just understand what position I'm in. You know,
Yeah.
it's not a bad position at all. It's a position of freedom.
Nothing like that. I seen when what's that guy? I don't know if you know Montana 300.
Montana 300, yeah.
Yeah, that's why he never signed to anybody. He liked the freedom. He liked the freedom. He never signed to any label.
Yeah, because you got to be able to see your prospects and you got to be able to play the long game for me. I'm thinking now, you know, I might have started a little bit too late, but not really, you know, because, you know, it's like the song that I played at the beginning of this thing is starting to take legs now, you know? And I mean, it's been some time since I put it out, you know? But like I said, man, that's my number one song across all of the platforms. You know, I wasn't getting any streams on this platform or that platform. Now I'm getting streams on all platforms because of that one song.
Nice.
But you know, that's something like it's weird how it happens because you make these songs, you put them out, and you kind of basically move on. You know, you promote them, you know, you find ways to promote them. One thing is I never stop pushing any of the songs that I have out. Like if I think about it, I'll push it. Like you know, I definitely have over like 50 songs out, including like 3 albums and like a bunch of singles. But I never stop promoting.
That's good.
So and then I messed around and made it dang on real on Facebook with that song. And then it messed around and hit 1 million views.
What?
And yeah, man, I messed around and did I made a meme out of this person's video. I don't want to. It's a little too low, but I do what I have to do. I mean, guerrilla marketing. I took the girl's video. Uh, I put you know how they write over it, let them know what's going on. I did something like that. A motherfucker went to 1 million views.
Oh my goodness.
It's on Facebook right now, 1.1 million views.
Yeah,
And
congratulations.
from
That's got to
there,
be a viral video.
people just been they just been trickling in to listen to the song.
Mm. So, what is your favorite song to perform?
You said my favorite song to perform.
Yes.
Shoot, my favorite song right now is actually the work. It's called Work. I feel like that's like my top tier work, so to speak. No pun intended. But it's like my top tier shit, man. I think because I feel like the beat I made is fucking crazy. The hook is crazy. I feel like I went in on every word and everything on that song. That's my favorite song to perform or even play back and listen to. At
Hmm. And I was just watching you perform that on the thing you sent me. Um,
Yeah, man, that's my jam, dude. And believe it or not, that's my first performance in over 10 years.
oh wow.
Yeah, man, I like, hey, man, I don't even know if I want to go that whole route, but I mean, I would just say I've been mostly down for a long time. I'm just now getting you know, getting back up, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Well, the good thing is you keep on pushing.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's a timing for everything, though. Because maybe if I wouldn't have went through all that stuff I went through for all those years, bro, maybe I wouldn't have the umption or the gumption or the guts or even the belief in myself to even do what I'm doing right now. Because a lot of people, man, I know so many people, man, that I was even doing this stuff for, because I really consider myself a producer more than anything. And I was like trying to like do this for these people, do this for these artists, do this for this, but now all of those people are gone and none of them no longer do music,
Mm.
and I'm just like here, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, I don't know, I went from having like a whole big squad, so to speak, or a laundry list of artists that I really was like trying to make a name for myself for. But I don't know, they all quit, so now I'm just here doing it for myself.
Well, they all try to come back when they see you on top.
Well, they will. They'll be back. No. Oh man, once they see me on the billboard, they'll be back. Nah, but no, seriously, I understand it. I mean, some people may be actually waiting on me as they weigh in to whatever they think they're gonna get. You know what I'm saying out of this stuff, but I don't know. A lot of people believe more in me than what I could do to them on some like A&R music industry stuff when we was just in the hood. Like I didn't know what I was doing.
Hmm.
So I'm just a young dude that fucking make beats. I'm trying to get rappers to rap on my beats. That was pretty much the gist of my whole get down at that time. You know, like when I first started producing, I wasn't even making songs for myself. I was just like trying to like make sure that I even had good enough beats that people wanted to rap on.
Mm.
Because I was just like trying to like make sure that I even had good enough beats that people wanted to rap on. Because that was like, if no nobody want to rap on these beats, I think I need to go back to the drawing board. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Wow. So you was about to be like a Dr. Dre out there with the beat.
Yeah, exactly, man. And I'm one of those guys. from that to having like I don't know, I got like a bunch of shit going on. I just had some shit in the movie. You know what I mean? I got like hood hits that I produce, like you know what I'm saying? Like not mainstream hits, but like hood hits, you know? Like you know how there's regional music like Bounce in New Orleans or whatever. I'm pretty sure where you are there's a regional music that's like not really acknowledged by the radio.
Yeah.
Like the hood shit. Yeah. It's like I got one of those little hood hits out here in California that I produce. And you know, I've just been kind of spreading it out, man. It's actually been going very, very nice, man. I got lots of interviews planned and you know, it's just I don't know, I can't explain it, but I do see it going up.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
good.
see
And
it going
then
up.
with the interviews, you're gonna get out there more. Everybody seeing you, like, okay, it was Kmattik. I'm not saying I'm on the chest.
Yeah, it actually does help, man. That's why I hit your line because it does help. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everything helps. It helps everybody, you know, because hey, man, it might open up another lane for you.
yeah, you're right.
Just
You know,
even doing this, you know, everything we do is like sometimes, you know, when you dudes like us, because I noticed you, man. I've been peeping you. You know, we met on the internet, but I know you a fly guy, you know. And what I mean by that, I don't mean like in dressing. I mean in movement. I mean just, you know, as far as the moves that you make, you know what I mean? Be awesome to other people when you just being regular.
yes,
You
and
know what I'm saying? Like I'm one of them dudes, so I just kind of just sometimes you know how it's like you go, you don't really know what you're doing, then you wing it, and then you show everybody the thing that you winged it on, and then they're like, "Oh man, how did you pull it off?" And you like, I don't even know what I was doing. I winged it. Like yeah, man. You know, like it's like, what if I told you I was winging all of that music that you heard from me? Like, it's me winging it. It's like, I'm not like, well, I am a professional. I will say that. I'm not going to stunt, but I'm not classically trained. I'm not taught. But the thing that makes me professional is the hours that I put in and the time, you know, and the know-how. But I mean, I learned it all on my own through trial and error.
and that's beautiful. That shows how hungry you are.
Hmm.
You know, because like you said, a lot of the people that started when you started, they don't gave up now and they quit. But you still,
Exactly, man. I don't have no more room for excuses. You know, I'm not under any delusions of grandeur to sit up here and think that I'm gonna be the number one guy in the world, and you know I'm gonna sit up there and be in the news with the baby because I slapped him because I'm so fat. You hear some, you know, I'm not under that delusion, but there is a spot for me, and that's the spot that I want. If that makes sense. Like it's enough room for me to have exactly what I want out of the game. So I'm not even trying to be a threat to nobody or anything like that. You can have all that. I just want mine.
If you had one message to give your fans, what would it be?
You said if I did what?
If you had one message to give to your fans, what would it be?
Oh man, never quit. Never quit. You know what I mean? Never quit, man. You know what I'm saying? Never believe your doubts and never doubt your beliefs.
Yeah, that's a good
Those are
one.
the words of wisdom I have, man.
What was the exact moment when you knew that this is the career for you?
I'm sorry, you was breaking up a little bit. You said
Oh, I was
what
breaking
was the
out.
exact moment? What?
Yeah. So, what was the exact moment that you knew that this was the career for you?
That I was gonna do this career?
Yeah, that this career was for you.
Uh when I was a child, I ain't even gonna lie. When I was a child, cause I came from a long line of like entertainers. Like my dad was already like an entertainer. Like I was like, raised up on like tour buses and stuff like that. My dad was like a gospel singer, like the quartet style, the OG, five guys, four guys. That that traditional setup. The stuff we remember from the church. They used to what they call programs, and my dad was like a traveling performer, and with these different bands and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to be like my dad in a way. So that's kind of what made me even choose that. Like I was gonna choose it before I knew I was gonna choose it.
Nice. So, in all these years, say you've been doing it for 10 years. Did your writing change in all these years?
Um, yeah, everything changed. I've actually just now got to the point where I've developed my own style and my own voice, my own cadence, and all of that, so to speak. Because I mean, for years it was like I found myself like, as an artist, you want to be on the radio. So I was basically chasing the radio, like, shoot, I would say like when snap music was out, and you remember back then when they were snapping, lean with it and rock with it and all that.
Mm.
I was trying to use snaps, when it when it was crunk music or whatever. I was trying to do that, but once I actually found my voice and what I'm about, it's now it's for me. It's just about being real. Because no, I'm not a gangster. I'm not like any of that. Like I'm a hustler. You know what I mean? I like to get my money.
Yeah, because
I'm about getting money. So most of my music is driven about getting money. I'm the one that you should listen to when you trying to motivate yourself to get some bread, when you feeling like the man because you got some bread. You know what I'm saying? And anything to concerning money, man. Most most of my music is pretty much all the way in here.
good because
It's a lot of money talk. It's a lot of boss talking. You know, along mixed with some real hip hopping. I don't know how that all goes together, but it's all there.
it's Kmattik. Do you do you mix your sounds?
Yeah, man. I write, produce, record, and mix everything right now. Although I am looking for a mixer. I'm looking for a good mixer to bring everything to that next level. Because I'm not crazy enough to think that I'm like Dr. Dre with the mixing. I can mess up or. So I am looking for like the actual professional mixer right now. But at the time, I'm doing everything.
Okay. Soon a lot of those people they gonna be looking for you. You know, like, you know what? I learned how to do that too. Cause you've been teaching yourself so much all these years.
I mean, pretty much, it's like when you feel like you're locked out or shut out, and you're not one of them people that make, like, say, you've been looking for, say, for instance, you've been looking for a job 6 months, 8 months go by, a year go by. Me, I'm not the guy that's gonna keep looking for the job. I'm the guy that's gonna now create a job because I'm tired of looking. You know what I'm saying? That's my attitude. Just like I've looked and looked and looked for a job. I've looked and looked for a job. I can't find one. I'm going to create one. And that's me.
Hmm. What
On the real.
what formula do you follow when you write songs?
I don't have a particular formula. Um, you know what it is? It is a formula. It's feeling. Feeling is the formula. I gotta feel it, man, and that's pretty much what it is. Like I have to feel it, and it'll just like, cause like I'll give you a great example. I make beats all the time. I'm like double stacked with beats, right? But the amount of beats that I make to the amount of songs to those beats, the ratio is off. It's like 1 to 10. No, really, no, it's like 1 to 20. Like for every 20 beats that I make, maybe a song might come out of it. Because I gotta like feel it a certain way. Like, because like sometimes I make 20 beats. No, I don't have any ideas. And when like one time I'll sit down to make a beat, and before I'm done with the melody, I got a hook. And I already know this is about to be a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, cause you know how you get hype off the intro of a song? Like, yo, just the intro is crazy. It's one of those things. It's like I'm at the stage where all the person is gonna hear is an intro, and it's like I'm already hyped. And when this beat drop, the hook is in my mind already. It's already flowing. Like you gotta be a feeling.
So do you always do like your beats first, then the song, or is there sometimes you like write and then the beat is in your head and then you come up with the beat?
No, nah. It's usually it's usually lyrics first. Um, because it's weird how sometimes I'll sit down and I'll write a whole song. Sometimes I'll write a song in pieces. And sometimes I'll write a bunch of pieces or poems or pieces and I don't even know that this is a song. But then I'll like somehow sit down and I'll come on the hook and I'll go through my notes and I'm like, wait, this actually goes with this and it's like a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? And then these three pieces will turn into a song. So it's so many ways, like, you know, or it's like I could be like in the car and like and just write like a whole song with no beat because it's just flowing like that. There's no real formula to actually making a song. It's just when it come down to actually doing the song is a thing because writing the song is like and recording the song is two different things.
Okay.
But like as far as like the whole writing and recording process all in one, I usually come with the music first, and then I'll get excited. Then like everything flows after that.
Okay, I was wondering because I
That's
know
when
how
it's good.
some people they do it, different ways. That's why I was wondering how you did it. Is there a certain time that you like to record? Like, is it like okay, you like to write songs in the morning or at night or?
Um, Nah. Then again, I'm gonna have to say it's the feeling. Um, man, it's been times where it was like middle of the day. It's I'm notorious for the late night creep on the studio session. I'm notorious for that. But I mean, if if I'm in my element and I'm feeling it, it could be 12 a.m. 12 p.m. 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. It just doesn't matter. Like I don't know. It's like that James Brown song. I got the feeling like it's like whenever I got the feeling,
Do
it's
you
like that scream before it don't stop till you get enough. He said, just make you want, ow. It's like that. It's like you get that feeling that gets shut up in your bones. You like, I must rap. Oh man, yeah,
do you
it's
like
definitely a feeling.
do you do like how most rappers they say all right, they gotta smoke before you know get creative or they gotta drink or they gotta do both. Um,
Nah, dude. The funny, I do my best work when I'm low. Like, it's funny. Like, if I don't have any of my amenities, boy, I would do my best work right now. And I won't want to go get the stuff either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I do my best songs when I run out of cigarettes and I don't have no more cigarettes. I don't smoke my last blunt. All I got is this roach right here, but I'm not even really tripping off of it because I'm deep off into this song right now. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I can't say it's that not particularly because like I don't know, man, because it just depends on when I catch the vibe. Sometimes I catch the vibe when I got a whole ounce of weed. Sometimes I catch a vibe when I was lacking. I forgot to call the weed man today, and now it's late at night type shit. Like all of that.
yeah. Do you ever respond to DMs on your social media?
You should have a what?
I said, do you ever respond to DMs in your social media platforms for someone, saying they leave a DM on your whatever in the Instagram or whatever, fan or whoever.
You mean like just normal people or industry people?
Yeah, anybody, do you respond to your DMs?
Yeah, I respond. Yes, I definitely do. I don't really like to respond to the scam people, but I do vet them out if that makes sense. Like, I get the occasional, hey, um, make money on Green Dot, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But a
Oh,
lot of people do hit me up on the social media saying that they like the music, man, and I do attempt to connect with them the best way I know how. Yeah, but I usually be
most.
late because I'm not like I'll kind of post and go. But lately, I've been I've been on it. So yeah, if you was to send me a DM, I'm definitely going to see it. I'm definitely going to respond.
Oh, that's good for the fans to know. So it'd be like, oh, I'm gonna send them a DM tomorrow. And I know there's got to be good
Yeah,
motivation because they always, leaving
because I just
positive.
had my first person tell me that my music was helping them out. With something that they was going through. And I was just like, yo, because I don't feel like I say I make money music. Not like young Jeezy shit, but my whole thing is money because I'm a hustler, is hustling and all this stuff. So I'm like, how is this helping you emotionally? But I guess, but music changes your mood. Like if you're thinking about your money, you definitely not thinking about being sad at the same thing. You can't, So I guess, instead of being, I don't know. But I just got that for the first time. And that was not a DM. It was actually face to face. And I definitely appreciated that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you had to feel good about that. You probably felt like, the way people said that DMX song made them feel slipping, falling, can't get up. And a lot of people say, how that, made them feel.
Yeah, man. That's definitely one of those songs that I gravitated towards, man. That is definitely one of those songs that was even if you wasn't going through, it still helped you through like that your day, you know what I mean? Like even on that level, it's just that was like one of those songs for sure. A lot of believe it or still makes music like deep in that way.
Oh, your phone went down kind of low.
And yeah, like I mean, who he was. He was, he had the street element or whatever. But a lot of that stuff, man. Once you get past the blood and the guns, it was actually, it was something there. Like that slip and falling, that was like super, like introspective, where you're actually looking, at yourself and saying, "Man, I'm getting out of hand."
Yeah, for sure. What is your next album title?
Oh, I don't quite have the next album title. Because right now I'm not quite focusing on albums. I'm pumping out singles right now.
Okay.
Pumping out singles right now so that I can like build more of a buzz. I'm trying to build up a little bit more of a buzz, and then I'm gonna hit them with a full length album, Dr. Dre style, undeniable fun. Not as far as the name, but just what it was to the rap game. And I gotta come with one of those. You know, uh, like whether or not I get on any like billboard charts or anything, but I'm getting ready to come with it, definitely, because whatever you heard from me, man, I promise it's just the tip of the iceberg. It's not nothing to what I actually have and doing I'm actually about to just let them have it, man.
Oh, I can't wait to saying let them have it.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's definitely going down, man.
um, did you look up to any rappers in your state?
You said and pick up any rappers in my state?
I said, did you look up to any rappers in your state? Where you from?
Yeah, you said that I hooked up. Yeah, man.
No, like, did you look up to
I,
any?
you said, am I looking up to
Yeah, I
any?
said, did you look up to any of the rappers in your state? Like, was there
Oh
any?
hell yeah, man! Everybody who came before me, man, is they definitely deserve me to, even if I don't know them. If they from California and they rap before I was even thinking about it, of course, I definitely pick up for sure because have a I wouldn't even have a direction to go from as an artist from California. I would be lost.
Hmm.
So definitely, I look up to all of them, man. Of course, the Snoop Dogg, the Ice Cube, the Dr. Dre, even though he ain't really a rapper. All of them, I
Okay.
looked up to them all, man, because um, even though they might not be my necessarily like favorite rappers, all of that, and them dudes definitely ingrained in everything that I do. So it would be erroneous to act like I don't know or that I don't look up to these cats. Looney, Steve-O, man, Sugar Free, Mac Dre, you know what I mean? The Easy E, DOC, you know what I'm saying? It's all these dudes. Of course, I look up to all of that.
Um, which song out of all your songs did you write the fastest and record the fastest?
You said it's like it's, I, is it what?
I said, out of all the songs that you wrote, which song did you write the fastest?
Uh, I, oddly enough, the one that's buzzing right now was one of the fastest written songs. Yeah. The band's on me. I wrote it in like, man, I wrote it so fast. It took me longer to make the beat than to write the song. You know what I'm saying? Even though I did them all at the same time, but by the time I finished that beat, I just was like into the mic singing. I already it was done.
So you just flow with that. That's amazing
Yeah, man.
how.
I don't know what it was. It was almost spiritual. I don't know. I don't know what that was going on with that day, but it flowed, man. It flowed out of me, man. And I was just like, I laid the hook, and it was just like, I don't know, cause I never really wrote anything, but I had like a direction. It was like written down in my mind, so to speak. Cause like, imagine like I'm doing the beat right now, right? But in my mind, I'm like, it was exactly a time where when I had the melody. So it was like these chords, dun, dun, the dun, 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 and then I'm like, oh, okay. Like, get this victory sweet. On the ride with the young go sweet. Feel like it's third in the bag. Got all these hands on me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, so now I'm putting the other stuff. Now I'm putting the little sine wave on there. I'm putting my little harp on there. I'm throwing my extra elements in there. I'm putting and then I'm thinking like I'm just keep saying it like feel like it's third in the bag. Got all these hands on me. And then I just slipped into the other part, like when a ride with the young go see, feel like it's third in the bag, got all these things on me. Like the whole time I'm writing the song. And ride with the young go see, I'm thinking like, okay. Then I'm going back to the hook with it in my mind. Get this, but the whole time I'm taking out sounds, I'm doing this, you know what I mean? And then it's like when I started breaking down the beat is when the other part, the other section of the song came. So I'm like, I break down the thing and I'm like, I got 250, hundreds, and so I'm like, this is crazy. So yeah, man, that was like the quickest thing, man, because it was like as I was doing it was just it's like I didn't even write it, but it was like some photographic memory, Jay-Z, Biggie Small shit. It was crazy. I don't even know how I did that one that time.
Wow. Especially for it to come out good like that. It's like,
Yeah, man,
yeah.
it's literally like so to, without for lack of a better word, man, it's literally like magic, bro. It's like what magicians say that they do is what musicians actually. It's like dude creates an illusion that he's making something out of thin air, but musicians actually make shit out of thin air. Like that fucking song was not a thing. Like those chords, none of that stuff was a thing. And it all just happened like right there. Like it was crazy. It was like magic. Real magic. This was a thing.
You maybe should name that song Real Magic because that was, what I'm saying, nice songs you put together in a short period of time.
But you know what that vibe thing, because I was like doing some studying up. I studied my craft, and I was studying up like songwriting. And one of the things one of the people said, man, was you know, it's more about the vibe than anything. Because I'm such a lyricist, and I like to, I used to think of Wu Tang and all this back in the day. But with stuff being more about the vibe and how I vibe with that, it's like it's so undeniable to where, like I say, it's like that song got me getting streams on every platform. I'm not the number one artist in any of that stuff, but now for sure on almost every platform, I'm getting streams on that song. The one I was just telling you how I made it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, it's something to this whole thing where when you just kind of vibe out and you let it flow and be free. Because I wasn't worried about artistry or what words I used or how many. You feel me? I just let it flow. Like if it felt right, I did it, and that's pretty much that whole song.
And I'm glad it's like got you on all the different platforms, and pray that it's a song that opens all the doors for you.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, man. It's crazy because I didn't seem like it. Like it's gone down to like my family. Like two of my family members are artists, on two separate occasions told me that that was their favorite song, which fucked me up. Like the people that told me fucked me up. Cause you know your family know, you do music and all that. But them cats don't pay me no mind. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, you know how it is, man. Cats they ain't paying attention to the YouTube yet. But see, once you hit the 1 million subscribers, and then you showing up fat checks, you know what I mean? Or you showing up with a fat whip that came off of you. How you get that? YouTube money. Oh, for real, huh? Yeah, I'm for real. Yeah. Aunt Gracie and them, they know you. So it's like they they're not gonna see it until you next to Dr. Dre or something like that. Excuse me, having a little push.
Which song took you a long time to write and record?
Um, I, um, dang, you know what? Everything that I do be so flowy. Oh, you know what? I got a song called Black Lives Matter, and that took me a minute to kind of like really like put together those words and like really say what I wanted to say and make it like cool without making it like preachy, you know?
Okay. Yes. Um, how were you in high school?
You said what?
I said, how were you in high school? Like, what kind of person were you in high school?
You said in high school?
Yeah.
Oh man, you know what? I was a bad kid, man. I wasn't shit, man. I was a school dicking, weed smoking, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit. Man, I was a young fly dude, man, hopping over the damn gate at Crenshaw High, man. When school was over. Yeah, man, I used to be ducking out that back gate, man. As a little, they used to, before Crenshaw High was reformed, way back in the day, man, they used to have a little, section like way towards the back of the school, and they had like a garden in there, and it was like a little, like a snip in the gate, you know what I'm saying, where you could slide through. I used to be gone, man. You know what I'm saying? See, that's when in high school I was basically a rapper because that's all I did.
That's what I was wondering. I was wondering if you're gonna be like, nah, I was a rapper, or what I'm saying,
Yeah,
I
because
was a
in high school, yeah,
comedian.
that's all I did, man. And I said in class, man, and I used to write my raps, man, and be going over my stuff, man. When I was hanging out with my friends at school and all on the weekends, I was the nigga that used to be getting on everybody's nerves. Man, listen to this rap. listen to this rap. Yeah, that I mean, that's how I was in high school. Basically, if you really want to boil it down, I was the nigga that was running around with a motherfucking notebook saying, "Listen to this rap." That was me in high school and junior high.
See, all those people that went to your high school, you're gonna start they're gonna start hitting you up on social media when you really start flying. You know what I'm saying? Get out there all the way.
Yeah, man. People been like hitting me up more lately. Just I don't know, man. I'm so paranoid, man. I think I might be ready to go to that next level where you gain a few cousins. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, yeah, like yeah,
You gain a few
yeah,
cousins.
yeah.
The low lost niggas start wanting to be your friend and everything. I think I might be ready for that because I'm full of shit too. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, but I'm a whole human being too. And I know when somebody else is full of shit. So, you know, it's all good. Because they say game recognize game, man. You know what I mean? And you can't outslick a can of oil. So if you slimy and I'm greasy, then I definitely know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I already see what it be when it's coming up. I already know what's up, man. This nigga full of shit, man. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Did you work somewhere before making music?
Yes, like many types of jobs. Um, I said that shit like this. I had track that shit. I had a few types of jobs in which because I don't think you should like figure out like the inner workings of your fucking job. You should not be able to figure that out. You feel me? Like if you a dude that pass out flyers or some shit like that, bro, like you should not be able to figure out how know how this shit is basically a fucking scam. It's like most of the jobs that I had, bro, like I literally legit worked for scam companies. So one of them was they used to pay us to stand out on the corner by the fucking county building, bro. You know, or the social service offices or whatever it's called where you are. We call it in California the county building. You know what I'm saying? Where the people go get their benefits. You might be going to get your general relief or your or some food stamps and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So they creep outside these places and tell these people that they want to go to school. Do you want to go to school? Sign them up for school. You get a bonus for signing them up for school, right? And does it sound like a pyramid scheme yet? Anyway, you sign
Yeah,
these
'cause then
people
you
up
gotta
for
get
school,
to.
right? And
Uh-huh.
then you get a bonus from it. And then when they sign up, what happens is, you it's essentially a college type situation. So you get in these grants, they do all this stuff. They make it sound good. Like you don't gotta really sign up too much paperwork. You get the information, they do the little grant stuff for you. But what happens is they they get your grant money and they give you like was it a month or a week or some crazy shit like that? But like when I did the math and I broke down how much of these people money because of the the amount of money that they were giving times the time that you're actually going to be in school, be going to school, for them to be allotting you these funds or whatever, like you're only getting like a small percentage of what your actual financial aid stuff money actually is. So not only are they scamming the people like me, like I don't know that I'm out there bringing people in for a scam. It's like I'm saying, hey man, do you want to go to college but not reap the benefits or not get none of the money that you rightfully supposed to get? Hey, come with me. I got you. Feel me?
Yeah.
You wanna go to college and give me all your financial aid, and then really don't be accredited for nothing because they bullshit. This ain't nothing but a bunch of Mexicans. Like, I mean, not to be racial, but I mean, let's just be honest. It's just some people running a fucking scam, whether it was Mexican or Armenian. They could have been Jamaican for all I give a damn. It was a fucking scam. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think the school was accredited, man. And then I had this one job, man. That shit was bullshit, man. They had us cold calling, man. They had us cold calling trying to sell stucco, bruh.
What?
Yeah, it was so sad, man. It was some fucking. They had us cold call these people, man. We had our little list, my nigga. Like it was girl sixes and shit. We all in this motherfucking room in front of computers and shit. You know what I'm saying? With the little headpiece, you know what I'm saying, and the white shirt. You sitting there with your dumb headpiece and your stupid white shirt, and you're calling people, and it's like mainly old people and kids and shit because motherfuckers is at work. Like, you know, it's like you're not about to get nobody at the time because they got some kind of scam way that they got homeowners, like phone numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like these people like at work are doing other shit. So they literally got us trying to talk people kids into it. Like I'm like my first day, I'm like, you know, they're trying to see for something to have us and us all this you wanna call it like morale or like try to like basically to pimp on us, you know what I'm saying, to get us to, get more sales for them. So as they sitting up there trying to, run their little work job pimp game on me, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like, so I asked him, I'm like, well, I mean, I don't got any, hot ones, so to speak. I don't have any sales because I'm talking to like kids and people who do not run the financial situation, like, nanny type shit. Like, they like call back when the owner gets there. These niggas legit is trying to give me some game to now pimp on the people and convince these children to basically already be on go for when mommy and daddy get back type shit. I'm like, what type of shit is this? If that ain't a scam, I don't know what is. It's like, how the fuck is a child gonna be buying stucco, bro? Like, come on, dude. It is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but
Crazy.
I had some shitty jobs for sure.
Well, all that just make you hungry. uh, what's the funniest thing you ever heard from a fan during a concert?
You said one of the funniest things I ever heard.
From a fan during a concert, like while you were doing a
Uh,
concert or at a concert.
oh man. Um, I would say the funniest thing, but the craziest thing, man, I've heard, man, is people shouting out East Side. And I was just like, damn, I wasn't expecting that kind of reaction, that the part of LA I'm from is Watts. That's considered the East Side. So I introduced myself as being from Watts, and then people would look in the crowd like East Side, East Side. died, I was just like, damn, that's crazy.
Mm.
Um, and then like I don't know, dude. I think I have like I might have like a magazine thing going on. I don't know. It all happened so fast just for me saying up for watch. I was like, it wasn't funny, but like that was like one of the craziest things that
Mm. If you if you was to date a celebrity, who would it be?
uh, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think I would date a celebrity, man. And that's an honest answer.
Okay. Let's say if you was to date any other musician, who would it be and why?
You said it. Wait, hold
If you
on.
was to
You
date
said
any
what
other
now?
musician, not a celebrity, who would it be and why?
But I didn't catch the first part was kind of broken up.
Oh, the phone's kind of breaking up. I said, if you was to date any other musician that's not a celebrity, who would it be?
You said if I could date them,
If you was to date one.
um, I don't even know, man. Yeah, I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't even tell you to be honest, because I don't really think about it. I don't, man. I know that shit. I don't like the fakeness, man. I don't like the I don't like the makeup and the fake stuff and the the fake butts and all that stuff. I'm not really into it, man.
Yeah, I don't like none of that stuff
Yeah,
either.
I like natural
Natural,
women, like
natural.
real women, you know.
Yeah, they don't.
I don't want no damn dog, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no person that, you can go to bed with one face and wake up with another, man. It gets creepy, know.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody you don't even look how you look online, like, you know, shit. These chicks be looking, it be like, every one celebrity, she be bad, then she get home and then she look like she a dude and another dude disguised as another dude. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Who let AC Green in this motherfucker, man? You know what I'm saying? That shit, I don't know. It don't impress me, bro. That's why, to be honest. That shit do not impress me because you could throw on, like, 17 miles worth of makeup and then contour your nose, man. I know that shit's fake and I don't like it. So it's like I don't even look at these celebrity people. What's fucked up about it is that like some of them could be really look like that, but that's fucked up. You know what I mean? I think it's fake, and that's just it. It's just that automatic wall drawn in my mind. Like that shit's not even real. You know, I don't even want to get on other shit, but like once you find out, like once you start looking at these, if you open up your eyes, if you look at some of these models, man, and you really figure out like, wait, these are boys, man. You know, you know what I'm saying? Some of them is boys, man, and it is what it is.
This world is crazy.
So yeah, I don't know. I'll get caught up in it, man. You could be sitting up there looking at the runway waddles, man, and all of a sudden, man, You all wrong. You don't know what you done looked at talking about this cute. A lot of these celebrities, I say, wait, that's the, now you talk about a bunch of people who have surgeries and, weird drugs and doing stuff that, we don't do.
Yeah. Do you think
I'm not necessarily your Hollywood type. I'm more of like the average Joe. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I'm the dude that you could, we can go to Sonic and get a couple of burgers, bro. You know what I'm saying? And hang out and talk about how your kids doing.
Okay, so you definitely
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's me, bro. I'm your homeboy, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you're a young nigga, bro, I could be I'm your big aunt, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm more of that dude. I'm not a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, I'm the dude that you can come ask for some shit or, when you need it. That's the dude I am. You know what I mean?
hmm. Do you think rappers have an impact on society?
Yes, I do, man. I think they have too much impact on society, man. Um, like I said, man, I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for DMX, you know. Um, and I can also say, like, if it wasn't for DMX, it's like a lot of gangsterism that I thought I might have wanted to be into. I would not have entertained it. You know what I'm saying? Good example, Snoop Dogg, man, that nigga, I swear to God, man, I tell you no lie. Man, Snoop Dogg had me wanting to be from 20 Crip, but I swear to God, he had me wanting to be that shit. A young nigga though, it don't make no sense. It don't even make no sense. Is that a good enough reason to die? Hell no. Fuck that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously I ain't go through with it. That's just a young person, man. That shit looks so cool to me, man. You know what I'm saying? And if
hmm.
that ain't influence, I don't know what is.
It is. It is influence.
So it's like when you think about it, that's who you giving the influence to. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's that I got a little more, morals and stuff, man. And then what I'm standing on, I'm not necessarily willing to I'm not willing to kill, man, for no reason, man.
Well,
You feel me?
that's good
And
because
that's just basically what that is. Because, man, nah, I'm not even. I'm gonna tell you the whole story behind that, and we're gonna go all the way there, right? So I had my godmother lived in Long Beach, right?
hmm.
See, I'm going with this, right? So I used to frequently be in Long Beach as a young dude. So imagine me wanting to be from 20 foot in Long Beach, times being in Long Beach as a young person. I done almost got my head blew off by the enemies of the motherfucking gang that I wanted to be from. Feel me?
What?
Like that shit was a real thing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Cause I was out there being a big old dummy. You know what I'm talking about? I showed a nigga 2 fingers. That nigga showed me a glamour. Boy, I showed that nigga the pune.
Well, I'm glad you got out of there.
Yeah, remember the
Uh,
cartoon with the motherfucker go pew and the smoke be circling right there? Shit. Pew. Shit, them motherfuckers didn't even know which direction I went so fast.
damn, I'm glad you got
I
out of
said,
there. I
nigga,
wouldn't be
that
talking to you
nigga got that
today.
fire, boy. Yeah, that shit ain't cool. It's like it's funny and all that, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have lost my young ass life, man, being a motherfucking fool, man. Because Snoop Dogg made it look good. So yeah, man. You know they got influence and all influence and good influence.
Yeah, I know that. Oh man, especially like a lot of them coming up today is, the rappers they like say all the good, all the influence ain't good. Oh
That's
dang.
why I decided to just do motivational music, and I'm not gonna sit up here and say like I'm preaching to nobody at all. But what I do figure is sometimes you need to hear certain stuff, you know? Like I know that most of the people that come up from where I come up or how I come up are really from where I come up because I don't know no ghetto that ain't like Watts. And when you say Watts, you talk about Brooklyn, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you say Watts, bro, you talking about DC, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you say Watts, you talk about Detroit, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you say Watts, you talking about Palm Beach County, Florida, bro. You feel me? You're talking about the hood, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh over there where Rick Washington from in Miami. You know what I'm saying? You talking about the hood. Like that shit is scandalous. Like this, niggas really from the fucked up part of town. Nigga where man, you know what I'm saying? In the white movies, you know what I'm saying, man, we see the motherfucking kids, man, getting tucked in that night, and the mama was singing fucking lullaby, kissed the motherfucking kid on the head, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no motherfucking lullaby, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know who the fuck, what gang or people had beef on that next block from where I stayed at, but them motherfuckers shot every night, dog. God
Oh,
damn, they shot every night, bro. I ain't bullshit.
I probably had a heart attack around there. Let's got used to the shit.
Nah, you know what? We used to it, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's to the point right now, bro. Like it's like if if a motherfucker was shooting in the neighborhood, bro, like I would not duck, bro. I would like get my family to the tub. Like ducking would be the last thing on my mind, bro. Like you feel me? Like you know, it's getting those who might not know what to do in place. Like, cause me, I'm already know I'm just that's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like they got us fucked up mentally with that bullshit, bro. You know, you see motherfuckers die, man. It's like I seen them motherfuckers get shot once, man. Like, man, I was outside playing, man, like on the back of a truck, right? Like, I was like 13, man. And I'm out there doing what young motherfuckers do, man, doing bullshit, playing, you know what I'm saying, outside. I'm out there jumping on the back of the truck, man. I'm bouncing on the hydraulics like we jumping in the bed or something, you know? And all of a sudden, man, I see a little scene happen. I hear the motherfucking gunshots, man, you know what I'm saying? As I'm looking, man, I see the motherfucking, I hear the shit coming towards me, man. The motherfucker like, I'm like, then I see the motherfucker, I'm looking. It was like a very distinct sound.